Alright, hello everybody, this is Demon coming back for another round of Final Fantasy XIV's Endwalker. So, this will be the intro that I'm using for it for a while, guys, just because I'm probably going to be playing this straight and probably won't have time to do intros and outros. So, I hope everybody here enjoys, and thank you for watching this, and let's go ahead and start it right up. Alright everybody, we are back into it. We're playing another round of Endwalker. So, end of last episode, spending the little bit of time we could here left on Etheirys before we board the Ark. We talked to our friends here, so let us continue on. Let's talk to Fortunald and prepare to board the Ark for Ultima Thule. It's very enjoyable last episode, so let's sit there and see what we get into the craziness of this one. Pog Alpha.
All present and accounted for? Good. As you will have heard, the Ark is ready. All that remains is to board and be on your way.
I've seen my fair share of tight schedules, but this was bloody murder.
I love Sid.
But we did it. We finished the ship. It's safe, fit for purpose, and looks good to boot. Aye, it's a Garlean through and through.
I really don't know what we'd do without you. Thank you for everything.
Ah, don't mention it. Ever since that episode with Omega, I've been toying with the idea of star-faring vessels. And as they say, necessity is the mother of invention. We've learned a lot, let me tell you.
I apologize for all the noise making that may have occurred during that sequence. I was moving my headset and smacked the mic. And then it caused more problems with my headset.
In case you're wondering about payment, the ongoing existence of the world ought to do. But feel free to throw in a colorful recounting of your journey on your return.
Oh, thank God.
Have you thought of a name?
A name? Wasn't everyone just calling it Father's teeny tiny toy boat?
Well, seeing as its purpose has changed, I thought a more eloquent name was in order. I suggested as much to Fortuno, who seemed quite amenable to the idea.
Be cool if we could name it.
As you know, this vessel is the culmination of heretofore unprecedented collaboration. And though said collaboration is owed to the Scions, there is another whose noble deeds made our work possible.
Are we gonna name it after Master Louisoix?
From a fragment of Dalamud, we obtained not only advanced materials such as refined adamantite, but the knowledge to traverse the stars. And this fragment would not have found its way to us had the Archon Louisoix not fought to protect this world. And in so doing, laid down his life. Now that the vessel stands complete, I cannot help but wonder if it was more than mere happenstance. If it was my father's intention to guide us here. In the hopes that his guidance will see you all safely home, I name the vessel after that self-same fragment of Dalamud he delivered unto us. The starship Ragnarok.
Pog.
Sorry for the wait. I got everyone you asked for, and not a one less.
Beastrat friends.
What are you all doing here?
Oh, I invited them. the representatives of those tribes with religious inclinations. You've done a fine job of readying the Ragnarok, but for it to take flight, we'll of course need the power of the Mother Crystal. Given its immense size, however, transporting it would be an absolute logistical nightmare, not to mention we'd need to shatter it into tiny shards for feeding to the engines. But a brilliant idea came to me. We convert the crystal's energy into forms that can transport themselves!
We're not going to make a bunch of primals, are we?
Thou wouldst employ summoning, or should I say its precursor, creation magics.
Care to explain for our benefit?
As you may have witnessed at Bestway's Burrow, the Loporrits are capable of creation magics, which they use to shape the moon's environment. Yet simple though they make it seem, 'tis a highly advanced and exacting art. To perform it correctly requireth that the wielder holdeth the object in his mind's eye in clearest detail.
Hence the ancients' meticulous management of concepts.
Drawing upon this art, the Ascians conceived of summoning as we know it. A derivative that replaceth the complexity of concepts with the simplicity of zealotry to make manifest a creation.
I see. By combining the Loporrits' magics and the tribe's faith, we convert the Mother Crystal into primals of purer form and greater obedience. Summoning as it was intended, one might say.
Indeed! Indeed! While Hydaelyn gave us the ability to use creation magics, she forbade us from using it to make anything possessed of a soul, or similar. She didn't say anything about fulfilling the desires of others, though. So, borrowing our friend's faith, we'll create deities using the Mother Crystal's power and send them to the Ragnarok!
Am I the only one here concerned about the risk of being turned into a tempered minion?
Oh, right.
I'll be
I was
fine.
getting to that. From what I've read in Garlean tomes, it appears the Ascians incorporated an additional nasty element into their summoning method. The fervent desire to assimilate others into one's belief. Beings thus created are instilled with the self-same desire and use their powers to enthrall people, starting with the summoner. In contrast, our creation magics, the original and the best, except no substitutes, don't incorporate any of that rubbish, so there's no risk of tempering. I mean, if the being was on the scale of Zodiac, you might feel a little tug, but I think we'll be safe enough.
What?
Truth be told, I do not understand the intricacies of this plan. But none of us would ever turn our backs on you. When the avatars of our faith ran amok, you intervened without decrying we who birthed them. Where others vilified and suppressed us, you offered understanding and friendship. In gratitude, we will share with you the true expressions of our gods. Not malevolent deities, but benevolent saviors.
Alright, you lot, we're heading to the ethereal sea. Stay in sight, else you're liable to get lost.
Lead the way.
This is not going to end well. Leviathan's just going to come out like a beached whale.
May we have a moment? In anticipation of the day man might journey to the stars, we developed these.
Portable teleportation devices. One for each of you, designed to work in tandem. Press the button on one, and in a matter of moments, all 8 will activate and send their owners back to the Ragnarok. There is no telling what hazards you may encounter. If you find yourself separated or lost, please do not hesitate to use them. Be safe, all of you, and come back.
You as well. I pray you take care.
Looks like everything is in order, so I'll go ahead and board. A few of my fellows will remain to assist with the summonings, but rest assured, the vessel won't want for competent crewing.
If you are ready, then you should board as well. Go. And Godspeed.
Yay, we can talk to friends again. Eminence not joining us, I'm afraid. She could not bear to watch our children embark on so perilous a mission. Make no mistake, I feel the same. I cannot tell you how many times I had to step away from my duties, so distracted by the thoughts of all the way we could go wrong. Even now, part of me wants to drive them away and forbid. Well, not that they would listen. So I can send them off with pride in my heart and a prayer on my lips. For my children and for this star they love so dearly, we must prevail. Brita has been on my mind all night. Oh, wait. I've written nothing. Okay, wait. So some of these people don't have anything to add, do they? Okay, yeah, so it doesn't look like they have anything to add. What about Alpha now? Ragnarok and thus grandfather's legacy live on. So we say more time, let's board and set to the ultimate fool. Now you say? Then again, you wouldn't want to be present once in a lifetime. Okay, so they have nothing to add. What about them? Mother, father, grandfather. We'll save this star and return home, I promise. But you're quite literally in the unknown, very ready for anything. Except for whatever waits us there, we will survive. We must. I will summon me as it was dead. I never dared to consider they could be invoked without danger of tempering. Change is completely the star, and greater change yet. You gotta wait some days to come, and all the more reason we must not fail. Rather not spend any longer mulling over strategy. None of us are strangers to spare. If that is a source for power, we are ready for it. The grateful willful son divides contingency should the need fleet arise, though I pray it shall not. We must needs strive for victory to the last, that Aetherius and her people survive and their champions return home without exception. As the sage said, I can hope that we are prepared to play our parts when we arrive in Ultima Thule. The key, I suspect, may lie with Hydaelyn's parting message to us: darkness and light, despair and hope. As it goes one, so goes the other. Knowing Meteon, wielding the power of despair, we must bring to bear hope in equal measure. I remember to thank Tara for her timely provisions of food and drink. Poor Wedge would have long since given up from exhaustion otherwise. But now, rest is up to you. Come back safe, alright? You haven't forgotten anything, have you? No repairs or commissions? Aid delivery from retainers, perhaps? No? Well, if there's nothing else, have a safe journey. Ragnarok's collaborative effort in every sense, culmination of power or knowledge from the world's greatest minds, both past and present, without question, the greatest ship ever built. The world cannot end now, not when we've but scratched the surface of Lucret's technological know-how. So run along now and do what you must, as vaunted heroes do best. The world shall tremble before my genius soon enough, assuming you'll be able to prevent destruction, that is. You will come this way, I'll direct you to the bridge. Upon boarding the Ragnarok, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is reckoned that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Well, I'm assuming at the end of these cutscenes it'll be 7:30. Ooh. Oh yeah, we got the good music playing. Sleeping Way is, gone.
Welcome to the bridge, everyone! I hope you have everything, because I can't be bothered turning back. Right then, make yourselves comfortable. We're setting off in just a moment.
It's incredible.
This is Fortuno. Can you hear me? The preparations for the summonings are complete. In accordance with the 14th phase of the plan, we have moved the Ragnarok to the launch site. The gates are open. You may depart when ready.
So, are we ready?
As ready as we'll ever be. Let's get going.
Oh, come on. A burnt-out star's got more fire in its belly. Try it again, with feeling.
Issue man to launch. Have Alpha do the honors. Let Alpha do it.
Me? But I...
No need to be coy, brother. Do it, and do it well.
Lol. Have fun, Alpha now.
If you all insist.
You're the artiste here.
Onward unto the distant stars and beyond. Ragnarok, engage. Engage! Engage!
Pog. I'm gonna go Star Fox 64 on their asses. It's when the engine dies. Okay, that one's kind of funny. I like that one.
Ah! That I must carry landwalkers into the sky! I cannot imagine a greater indignity!
Ah, shut up, Ruda.
Do not sound so. For thy mighty winds exist not only to buffet and batter. Nay, they may serve also to thrust forth with vigor. Such is thy glory, and thus it is an occasion to rejoice. So come, let us revel!
They just had to bring his voice actor back.
So long as the wind blows freely, I suppose all is as it should be in creation. I will render unto them a storm, that they may pierce the firmament and fly free!
Dude, that reminds me of the slip space rupture in Halo 2. Pog.
Still in one piece? Good. Sleeping way? Report?
All's well. Fantastic, even. Thanks to the power of those primals, the engines are roaring and we're ripping along.
All values are also within protected ranges. Time to destination is 8 carats. Perhaps 7 at a pinch.
These carrot jokes are killing me.
Alright, let's go over some points of caution.
Can we stick our head out the window?
Our destination, as you know, is Ultima Thule. Lest you wonder, the place is not a star so much as a patch of emptiness. That's the extent of what our equipment could determine, anyway. From what we know of Meteon, she's likely used dynamis to obfuscate her location.
So, in conclusion, we'll only know what's there when we get there.
The crew and I will see to it the ship's ready to take off at a moment's notice. We'll support the search as best we can, but it'll be your paws on the ground, assuming there is any. But everything will be fine, I'm sure. Hydaelyn believes in you, so you ought to believe in yourselves.
How do we can breathe there?
I wouldn't. Like waiting too long to use those portable teleporters of yours. Personally, at the slightest sign of trouble, I'd mash the button to bits. And you should as well.
Understood. We promise to be careful.
I suggest you brace yourselves. We're about to arrive and the vessel will shake a good bit.
Does that mean strap in?
What is this? Something is interfering with the equipment.
Oh, it's not good. Mass Effect 2, suicide mission?
Greetings.
Oh, creepy bitch is here. You want one creepy ass bitch?
Greetings. Can you hear me?
Her the bringer
So
of
this
despair.
is Meteon.
Yeah, she a creepy bitch, ain't she?
Oh. Have you met one of my sisters? I don't remember meeting you myself. But I do know that you're from Etheris. Why have you come? All you had to do was wait. I would have delivered to you your ends.
We didn't ask for that.
I don't understand. All life is destined to end. Why choose to prolong your suffering? Effort, ambition, love, they amount to naught. Happiness, should you find it, is inevitably lost. Stolen away by events beyond your control. There is no logic nor meaning in it. You think there is. Convince yourselves. But it's all a cruel accident. Come now. A truth you would recognize if you looked up at the night sky. Unbroken emptiness. Cold, dark, and silent. Your world, like every other, is but a blemish upon its perfect fabric. Life is an anomaly. It is unnatural and cannot continue. The sooner you accept this, the easier it will be.
Just to be clear, we're not here to argue with you. We know that life is fleeting, and that in the short time we have it, we're not assured happiness.
Indeed. I've seen far more sorrow in the eyes of many I've met. I myself have plenty of regrets. And one day they'll die with me. Gone to dust with my good deeds and unfulfilled dreams.
But we accept this. That our existence may seem pointless. That sorrow, rage, and despair will always dog our heels. And we press on regardless. That is why Hydaelyn guided us here. In her boundless love for mankind, she has prepared us for this trial, and in her name, we have come for you.
Yes, I sense it. A burning passion like unto fury. I know it well. For the same passion once burned in many a star before yours. Suffocated and extinguished now.
You are a creepy ass bitch.
You approach the bounds of my ultimatum, where emotions dictate reality, where resignation and acceptance unite to embrace the end.
Graha's down. Graha is
Where
down.
those who yet valiantly cling to life cannot thrive.
Thancred's pushing. Okay, not gonna lie, Thancred has the biggest pairs of balls of our group. He actually swung the goddamn sword, so he held strong. They are not killing Thancred off. I swear to the Lord Almighty God.
By the Fury.
Thancred?
Meteon has gone as well. Mayhap he awakened first and gave chase.
Everyone? It appears we are at our destination. This is Ultima Thule.
Not that we knew what to expect, but I wasn't expecting this. From atmospheric composition to ambient temperatures, all reading to within permissible range. This place is capable of supporting life.
If that's the case, then Thancred may well have gone on ahead. Let's go and have a look.
Why doesn't my character tell him that he swung at the bitch?
Meanwhile, I want the rest of you to perform a full inspection of the ship, as well as a biological scan.
So it was that the brave wayfarers arrived at last at Dream's End.
In following their path walked and history written, I am made keenly aware of one truth. Though the curtains may fall again and again, so long as others take the stage, ever shall there be more tales to tell.
Oh, hell no.
So, let them bring it to a close, I say. Let the curtains fall upon this, the final chapter in the tale of the star.
Is this a dead star?
As I live and breathe, I live and breathe. Well, the environment itself shouldn't kill us.
Well then, let us search for Thancred while exploring the area. The ship we leave in your care.
Jesus, there's a lot of people here. If Meteon should strike again with such overwhelming force, I honestly don't know how we're supposed to oppose her. We're clearly no match for Meteon, yet we survived unscared. But how? Does Thancred through hands? As a living waste said, I can't breathe well enough. I can breathe well enough, but something about this place feels wrong. Oh, I didn't mean to talk to them. Ready to provision and turn the record off. I can fine. Good. So dark, I can barely see anything. The sound witnessed what became a thing. So quickly I was overcome by Meteon's malevolence. I saw naught of their altercation. There's a dizzying, disorienting feel about this place. If I can lose my footing at any moment, we must be careful. I can't guarantee it will be of any help in those strange surroundings, but I've readied a provisions note in case of emergencies. Of course, if you encounter any real danger here, I expect you to return to Ragnarok at once. Purple dye. It's a weird gift. Fortune's place can support life, albeit barely. I suspect, given the torpid, stale quality of air, but never mind that. We must find Thancred. Let's begin our search from the prow of the ship. It is as good as any direction as any. Try not to stray too far, lest we lose sight of one another. Well, actually, if there's one good thing that I'm about to get out of this, it's the fact that when I finish this portion, I get access to level 90. This place creeps me the hell out. I don't want to be here anymore. I really don't want to be here anymore. This place creeps me the hell out. Unless there's Stellar Dragon. Wait, what? This ain't Midgar Summer's home, is it? That'd actually be kind of pog. Oh, that's a dragon, alright. Ruins, but of what I ponder. Any change this, relic, inscription, anything. As it says, the hell away from me. Be careful, I cannot shake the feeling of being watched. God, you don't think they're ghosts here, are you? Spooky ghosts. No one else is bearing ways to you, then why do I feel we're not alone? Like there's another presence with us, something dark and mournful. I don't want to be here any longer. This place is creepy as hell. These maids have long since snatched, and yet they retain their form. Gigi, what? I'm not walking. Yeah, I'm not going over there. I'm just going to deal with the molten structure, because this place creeps me the F out. Metallic pillar has been partially melted, like something time in the distant past. Damage does not appear to have been inflicted deliberate. Rather, it calls to mind the script destruction wrought in the heat of battle. This has to be Midgar, Somer, and Omega. The structure here in front of me, yes, tower of some sort, partially melted. Strange twist of fate. It seems our perception of this place is not so different as it would be elsewhere. This world as I used to see it, it feels as though I am dreaming while awake. This more of the faded memory of Meteon led us to believe. Look here, this part of relatively intact. The intricate design of the top stairs was man-made, though its builders were surely not men as we conceived them. Said I swear I've seen this pattern before. This has to be Mikrosummer's home. Am I wrong to make that assumption? Because it would make sense. Because he's the one that would have the most connection to this. He left his world, Omega was chasing him. I thought this hill might afford a better view of surroundings, a poor decision in hindsight. Besides the light from the ship, all is surrounded in darkness. Thancred is here, I never know it. From what I can tell, we are near the edge of an island, if you can call it that, surrounded by floating debris. Alright, we're going back down the hill. Whee! I want to fly away. This place creeps me the hell out, dude. It's cool, but it doesn't mean it doesn't creep me the hell out. Oh, did we talk to Eorzean? I don't think we did. See no one else in the barren waste, do you? Then why do I feel like we're being... Okay, maybe I did. Were you able to find anything? Oh. As I feared, and still no trace of Thancred. There's nothing but emptiness as far as the eye can see, which unfortunately isn't very far. Though I can't help but sense someone or something is here. There are times when I sense it drawing close and I chill washes over me, and then I'm exhausted. I have feelings of death and anguish. I think I might see something over there. I felt it too when I was near that thing. What are you talking about? There's nothing there. You don't see a dragon? Before we jump to any conclusion, perhaps we should research elsewhere. Agreed. We've only found more questions when we were in desperate need of answers. There's a fair stretch of terrain from the ship's starboard we've yet to explore. Let's try searching there then. They don't see the giant dragon sitting there on me? Stinian, do you see it? Hydaelyn, a word before we join the others. Okay, Stinian might know what I'm talking about. Alright guys, unfortunately though, we do have to end the episode at some point. I'm choosing to end it here. I think we went a little bit over on time, but this stuff is interesting me and I want to continue. I'm going to do one more episode I think for the day, and then I am done recording. So as far as I am concerned, and as far as I'm concerned, when I finish this episode, I'm probably done with FF for the day. Is there any aetheryte crystals? Somewhere over there. Perfect, that works. So with that, all I have to say is this: enjoy Past Demon as it gives you guys the outro, but more importantly, I hope everybody enjoyed Starship Troopers as we land here on this wonderful planet, and we hopefully don't get killed by a bunch of giant bugs in the face of dragons. I hope I don't die. So, see you guys next time. Alright everybody, this is Demon telling you goodbye. I hope everybody enjoyed this episode of Endwalker. Again, I probably won't get too lucky and have too many openings because there's going to be so many people playing Endwalker, so I'm doing a custom little outro for it this time around. So as I always sit there and say, please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys then. Thanks.